He hands you a mug of strong dwarven ale.
She nods and thank you. She hasn't met his.
No, you have not.
She'll look to hers now. And
Anger will bow to you.
oh, you must
Lord
be
Mayor.
Anger.
Yes, and you must be Lord Mayor.
I
Zoe
am.
Flores?
Yeah.
It's
nice.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for taking care of my uncle.
Of course. I really like your uncle. He was really the light in the council.
Stop that, Zoe.
Him stroking his like luminescent golden beard.
Yeah.
He has one of the brightest beards of all dwarves.
It
Yeah.
does.
But I thought I was...
Oh.
No, Lord, you're a hideous mutant.
I still look forward to have you in the council, Anger. It's gonna be interesting.
It sure will. I'm glad to see I'll be with pleasant company with her.
Me too. Well, I look forward to meet you, and I hope you're gonna have a good work relationship. And yeah,
For now, to a good day. She raises the mug.
to a good day. And so he raises the mug. She will stay until she has completed the drinking, done drinking her mug of beer. She doesn't want to be rude.
It's a very strong mug of dwarven ale. Very strong.
Yeah, I gather, but she felt she has been thinking about what she had a talk with Rahal, and she's agreed that maybe she should live a little.
Ah, Laurel.
So she will stay here until she's done drinking her beer.
It's taken
Sure.
Laurel to get Zoe to live a little. Wow.
So, I know
He's
it's
been
so
the one
strange.
protecting her all this time and been so nervous for her.
The arena matches, at this point have already been going for a little bit. They've been calling down people into the main arena itself. Right now it's the survival round. In simple, a huge number of people are brought into the arena, and basically they are free to fight each other all they want to, or just run. But at the same time, it seems the arena itself has been quite unfriendly to them.
You know what? I could win the survival run with no problemo.
Possibly. Right now, the arena seems like just mostly covered in sand.
Just back into a corner, shield up, and keep healing.
The sanctuary.
Yeah, sanctuary.
Invisibility.
I have a potion of invisibility for this round, as a matter of fact.
Because the arena itself seems to be covered in mostly what looks like just sand at the start.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as the round goes on, it's quite long. It's a half an hour round per set, though we have a lot of people per round, so it goes quite quickly.
So we'll stand. I have a feeling it's going to take her at least a round to complete that bear, so she's going to stand here.
Yes, probably so.
Sorry, Sebastian.
You're not used to drinking.
No.
But in the arena, for example, one of the things that might catch Laurel's eye, especially from the airship, middle of the round, it seems the arena itself has a few things to disrupt the battlefield, such as it seems like basically some kind of machine-built catapult just kind of comes up and throws a rock towards one of the competitors.
I mean, I did remember I sold them a few things, so...
You did, including you see some acid thrown at someone.
Oh gosh.
That's quite nice. Oh.
Basically, you
For an acid at me!
And then at half time when people are like dying on the sand, like of acid burns and stuff, then it's like a female announcer comes on. This tournament's acid is brought to you by the Volsenbrack Corporation. It's like a picture of Laurel smiling, waving.
Volsenbrack. The future is now.
For the most hideous acid-related death you can imagine. By
very-
Volsenbrack.
Yes, very simply, the arena turns into an absolute gauntlet, where the arena itself seems to be the enemy more than the other competitors.
Sounds like fun.
It goes on for a while, and as predicted, at least 60% of the people each round are gone. No one's dead, seemingly enough, though. That's like you do notice, everyone seems to get very badly wounded, but none of it seems to kill them. Anyone with knowledge of spellcraft can notice some very faint wards shimmering around the outside of the arena's edge.
Mm-hmm.
Probably keeping people alive, unless someone specifically tries to kill them.
So I gather that they haven't hired any medics from her hospital?
You have actually got a few hires.
I haven't heard of that.
You've been kind of busy. You've been doing things.
It's busy for my hospital. It's just
You will earn some money from this though. Actually, let's see. It was,
me or them.
can you roll me a heal check
Sure. With or without my tools?
with your surgeon's tools? I'll allow.
Yay! I don't remember what they give.
Like to 2, I think.
Well, let's look. I don't remember. I have +3.
Go ahead.
That's a bad roll. That's a 5.
You got 104 gold.
God damn it, Dark! Now I have 4 more. None of my.
You know, you can buy a few drinks. Spend that if you want. Or buy more sugar for your.
I don't think I'm gonna buy sugar in gold for my horse or Pegasus.
You could.
People would be so fat. And just...
You know, Pegasuses are naturally very slimming creatures. Anyway, eventually, it's probably about the 6th round, and basically all the participants with numbers between 0600 and 0700 are called to enter the arena.
Aha! Raphael enters the arena, swinging down the rope from the airship or flying in on the Pegasus, whichever is more dramatic.
You don't bother going through the changing rooms; you just dive in.
Yeah. Yeah, the rope from the airship comes down, and in a shower of rose petals, Raphael enters the arena, bows to everyone, spins around, waves at the people, and then gets ready to rumble.
The spinning dwarf looks down into the arena from the stands. The master of the arena, who seems quite excited for today.
Yeah.
Good here.
Well, Raphael is here, of course. He's excited.
One and all, welcome to the 6th round of the tournament. The 6th round of the first, which everyone shall fight and survive. The gauntlet has been going on today, with all of the supplies gathered to our command. As thanks to all the local businesses that were allowed us to buy supplies for today's amazing event. Now, underway. Let our survivors compete. You have half an hour to survive. You seem to pull out a giant sand timer and turn it over.
Sure.
Begin.
Aha! It's time to survive.
The first thing that Raphael notices is immediately he gets charged by 2 rookies.
Well, just leap over them to have them crash into each other and crash into the side of the arena or into one of the traps.
Very easy.
Yeah, Raphael is doing an evasion tactic here, trying to let most of these people knock themselves out and just keep it out most of the time. He doesn't really want to
So
get.
you're doing a lot of dodging. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, a decent amount of dodging, and he doesn't want to spend much resources here.
Can I have an acrobatics check then?
You sure can.
Describe as Raphael goes ahead and survives certain things, such as at one point being surrounded by a whole 16 people.
Sure. No, I mean he is flowing like frickin' water and dancing like a fire, like a flame of fire. He is light on his feet, stepping on, really again getting into his panther mode here as he basically stalks and dodges and weaves around. Completely outmaneuvering, I think, most people in the arena. They think I have you now, but he always dodges aside, rolls around, and they almost always seem to crash into themselves or into a trap or fall over or something like that, as he keeps dancing around.
Many of the competitors that later on begin just to avoid you completely.
That was a natural 20, by the way.
I noticed. But you very successfully managed to avoid pretty much all trouble from the other competitors. You're completely dodging out the way and causing as much mischief as possible for them.
Yes.
Many of them getting eliminated quite quickly. Raphael, one thing that suddenly happens is some of the ground seems to raise up and almost create walls around you. As you see a catapult raise up and point down what's left of a hallway towards you. How would Raphael try to get out of this situation?
Well, I mean...
Describe.
Alright, so there's a wall and a bolt of something coming towards me.
Yes, basically something is being catapulted down. What's basically just suddenly a corridor that's basically built itself next to you.
All right. Well, then he will basically start running towards the bolt being shot at him, like sprinting dead towards it as it approaches. He leaps off the ground, runs on the side of the wall for a few steps, like bypassing it Matrix style, and then running down on the other side of it.
Okay, give me an acrobatics to match this.
Sure.
As you successful.
Yes.
As you managed to get over what seemingly was you definitely get a good view as you're going right over the top of it. Seemingly basically a very easily breakable container of acid,
Aha!
which seems to splash and hit another competitor behind you.
That's right.
It's just glorious.
At the same time, do you want to try and incite anything from the crowd?
Oh, sure. Like he is certainly always working the crowd when he does this. You know, flashing smiles, being roguish and rakish.
You may make a bluff or diplomacy check as you try to incite the crowd.
Oh, sure. Let me quickly check.
Can we try and help him out in this?
You can join in.
Yeah.
You can join in with the crowd.
Ah.
You can't really help him with it.
I think bluff is most fitting. That's a pretty good bluff check.
You know, you manage to catch some of the crowd's attention, being so daring with all your tricks. The sand falls away from below you at one point.
Yes.
Towards the end. An old friend of yours, a giant scorpion, comes out.
Aha! Well, I remember him.
This time he does pounce you.
Yeah.
Would you try and fight to the scorpion, or do you want to just try avoiding it still?
No, I want to avoid that shit. Luckily now he can't grab me anymore because I have a ring of freedom of movement.
He does get very disappointed when he tries grabbing you. It fails, and instead grabs another competitor and throws it at you.
Yep. Well, dodge, like leap on the side, you know.
Would like to make a reflex save to avoid the competitor.
Reflex save to avoid competition. Yes.
The scorpion is going to try beat a motherfucker with a smaller motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yes, he's throwing one of the halfling competitors at you.
Okay. Sure. Aha!
You dodge the halfling.
Yep.
The halfling seems to be now stuck in the sand.
Well,
The
Raphael
the
leaps
scorpion
off
seems
him
disappointed.
and gets away from the damn scorpion.
Unfortunately, you are far faster than the scorpion is right now. The scorpion ends up picking on other people as you basically just put other people in its path. Towards the end of this, can I have a flat d20 from you?
Sure.
Let's see how the rest of your competitors did. Oh.
The
The rest of your competitors did not do too well.
No.
This
perfect.
tournament round, possibly due to Raphael's efforts, had the highest knockout rate of all the rounds.
Aha!
This had 100 people in this round. 30 got out.
Oh,
Yeah, Raphael will wave to the people, you know, leave some roses behind, and then he will grab onto the rope and swing up to the airship. Away! Very dramatic, of course.
The Master of Reno seems ecstatic to this, and seemed to have called out with you inside in the ground. Seems to have called out a lot of your actions during it.
Of course, it's the most beautiful actions.
You're seemingly gaining a lot of reputation here, more than you already had already.
You know, Cape streaming behind him, his different like accessories, like the scarf and the handkerchief and stuff he has, everything like streaming behind him like a banner. It just swings out of the arena.
Raphael can't be missed at this point. He's got so much shit.
Makes a...
Raphael also manages to get some roses thrown at him.
Aha! He will catch one of the roses, you know, put it on his sleeve or something. And then, swing up and land with a somersault onto the stands again. How I imagine, like, receiving the adoring applause from the people.
Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. Our winners for this round, including one of the daring favourites, Raphael.
He waves and bows.
The spinning dwarf seemed to speak up, and a very good round it was. I hope to see all of them fight just as hard in the following ones. seem to look towards Raphael, seemingly giving him a look of a challenge.
No, well.
He seems to plan to fight you at some point.
Oh yes, this will be incredibly interesting, I'm sure.
Yes, the other rounds will go underway. Is there anyone you wish to speak to during these other rounds as they go through? Or do you wish to just jump straight into round 2?
I think how did the other do? Like the other people on the list? Yeah, did anyone drop out?
List, as far as very much expected, made it through the first round.
Yep.
This was highly expected.
Well, after this, Zoe will be done with her beer, I hope, and go back
Possibly disappointing to you.
to Sebastian.
Some people, especially for example, Saurus, Goldfinch,
Yes, Mr. Goldfinch.
did not seem to demonstrate any magic or fighting.
Mm-hmm.
He just seemed to have done mostly just dodging, and then at one point even just threw someone over him.
Okay.
It seemed just very no. He didn't even draw his sword looking like this.
Yeah. Well.
Not quite the same. No one had the same amount of grace as you did though.
Of course not.
No one else managed, for example, backflip a catapult.
Well, I am Raphael.
It does seem some of your competition has definitely taken notice of this. You're not going to be a pushover.
Nope. That's certainly what I aim for. Alright, well, I can continue to the next round.
Anyone else want to do anything, or should we move on to what will be an actual big round here?
Would Zoe be able to finish her beer with this?
Yes, you're done.
Then she will return to Sebastian and Rifflin and her guards.
It's not too difficult for you to finish in. There is like 4 more rounds after Raphael's. No, 3 more.
Okay.
Before round, the big round 2 will start. Round 2, however, is this is going to be a. Well, if it was lethal, it would be a bloodbath. Would be the best way to describe it. As for this round, there is going to be a big group of people which must be taken down to a far lower population. To be precise, it must be down to at least 4 people at the end, minimum. Well, I mean, a maximum of 4 people left at the end. Raphael, are you ready to? Are you willing to fight in this round?
I mean, he will avoid as much as he can. But if if there's way fewer people, he will probably need to draw blade at this point and see if he can defend himself.
North, south, east, or west?
North, because north side.
Very well. I'm going to go ahead and position your competitors for this round. Because this round you won't be in control fully. This time we're not dealing with enormous numbers of people.
Let's destroy him first.
Mm-hmm.
And we can deal with each other afterwards.
That's what I'm waiting for here. 200 people just surrounding him.
This round has 12 competitors.
All right.
Out of the main top set. Is anyone from the main top set competing here? Yes, there is.
Oh.
Eric is competing in this round.
All right.
He has been elected as one of the ones to fight this round, and let me just grab. I need to find where he is. There we go. The rest of your competition, who seemingly have been placed out on specific spots. Basically, there have been spots basically in the arena marked out with basically just a circle drawn. Like, stand here. Why you've been told to stand in these positions, you're not entirely sure at the start. It does become quite quickly obvious, though. As in simple, there we go. The arena floor, parts of the arena floor begin to lower.
Mm-hmm.
And you see water rushing. Quickly, this.
Ah!
That's cool.
The spinning dwarf looks down into the arena. He seems to chuckle a little bit. The master of the arena calls out, "To everyone, this will be the fight. Our competitors must manage to maneuver through this difficult battlefield and survive. Or they must only 4 of them can go through to the next round, but beware! Swimming through this water may not be your safest option, as something may be lurking inside, or maybe more than one. And once again, the arena itself may try to stop you. Good luck!
Giant piranhas! Giant piranhas!
Release the Kraken! Alright.
Also, one of the players, give me a d8.
Ah, me.
Go.
Very well.
Go your egg. Go your egg.
Very well. You noticed that immediately after he said, there's something in the water. Some of you noticed there was a ripple from over here. Below the water. Yeah, I believe you all have a stat block loaded. Yes. No? Why, sir, do you not have a stat block loaded? That's going to cause rolling initiative awkward. 1 second. Why did I not import your stat block? I will say, as Raphael looks around though, before the whistle is blown, basically, a lot of these people do not seem to be the most competent, just very, very hopeful.
Yeah, I see. Hopeful people.
You don't know.
It's just like this drunk priest,
What?
like chilling out over there. He's like, I don't know how I got here, but in my religion, that's a good thing.
Good things tend to happen when that happens.
There you go. I'm just importing a stat block. There we go. Hello. Very well. We shall go ahead and we shall see how this turns out. As the massive enemies.
I should have 2 higher initiative, actually, I just realized, because I have swashbuckler initiative.
You're at the top anyway, so
Yeah,
it doesn't matter, but go ahead and modify that.
Yeah, let's go on.
But you're the first one able to act, as basically the master of the arena flips over, in this case, which is not half an hour hourglass, but a 5-minute hourglass.
Now.
He also informs you, ladies and gentlemen, if the match goes on for too long, with special thanks from the Archmage, we have some surprises ready. If this match goes for too long.
Yes, implosion.
Firestorm.
Good luck to our competitors.
Well,
May this timer not run out.
Raphael looks at the water, smiles. From his bandolier, he pulls out a potion and swigs it, and now he has water walk.
Very well, you can now water walk.
I think that's his turn actually, because it's a move action to take the potion and like a standard action to drink it. So
very well, yeah. In that case, you wait there as you see all of the competitors, who immediately start to enter a melee with each other. And also, you see the ripple move towards here, and you see something which some of you recognize.
Oh no, that thing!
Odd.
The freaking
The
Leviathan.
Archmage's creation.
Yeah.
It seems to jump up and grab him and pull him to the water.
Holy shit.
See ya.
He's gone.
Just seem to pull him into the water mostly. You don't know where it is now, though. You can't see it.
You see blood well up in the water.
Suddenly Raphael's not scared at all.
Exactly.
This guy over here is looking around and wishing he didn't wear such heavy armor.
Well,
He has a
maybe Go on.
Well, he gets into the water,
Bloop.
and then he's going to start swimming.
Maybe the Clockwork Leviathan will have a bit of a bias to not attack Raphael.
Well, he can't grab me. That's a beautiful thing.
Well, yeah, but he might be a bit biased, you know.
Maybe. Archmage got my back.
Yeah, Archmage got your back. So, chat, I think the game is to not fall in the water without a swim check, and not get grappled by the Clockwork Leviathan.
We don't really know what he does with the people. He might just throw them into like a cage or something down there where they can hang around until everything is over.
Yeah, but you know, idea is not to get grabbed by him.
That is the idea.
And yeah.
Yeah, you see this fighter here. See him like basically splashing around, panicking, and sink. You're not sure where he is now. Going to try leaping this gap. He makes it. The Ericsaurus. You see on the far side, he looks towards Raphael. Seems to smirk, points his rapier out all the way across at Raphael.
Raphael bows, points his rapier all the way across.
As he runs, clearly without effort, manages just to cross the gap there. And seems to completely ignore those two people fighting.
Yep.
And seems to go there. He's going to join the melee down there. The Kanan Kali priest.
Falls asleep.
Well, someone give me a D8.
I think Jonah should do it.
Sure.
Jonah's in the arena, so.
1.
Fine.
What awful things happen to the drunk priest?
The drunk priest takes the initiative to throw a stone at the hopeful fighter. Nearby.
Stone?
He's not throwing a stone, he's actually throwing an improvised weapon, which is going to be a beer mug.
Sure.
Sure.
He is Scottish.
Against that hopeful fighter, it bounces off the hopeful fighter's armor.
You damn bastard! I ran out of beer.
Let's see here. Charging is a full round action, right?
Charge is the 4-round action.
Alas. Where's the ripple hanging out?
The ripple seems to be around this area.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's
Across the water.
let's double move as Raphael. Actually, let's run. Raphael, smiles, takes a few hopping steps, and then just in a dead sprint, running on the water, rapier flashing against, hopeful fighter, I guess.
he looks at you with a bit of worry as he sees you run across the water.
Let's see, how far can I actually run if I...
4 times your speed, because you're in light
4
armor.
times, which would...
You count as flat-footed for your knowledge after running until you have the run feat.
Right. 180. Yeah. No, I don't think I can make that with my current... even if I run, I can make it over there in 1 round. All right, I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
Towards this guy. Actually, I'm gonna move here, provoking an attack of opportunity if he wants to.
He will try an attack of opportunity on you.
Is he human?
He is human.
All right.
He's going to try and attack of opportunity on you. That is going to come nowhere near your armor class.
All right. Alas, no free hit for me.
He definitely does not seem very proficient at this.
Mm-hmm.
Those two are going to brawl down there, and oh. First KO down there already.
Oh.
Raphael,
Yeah.
you see the ripple move this way towards you.
Well, good thing. Raphael can't
Actually,
be
no,
grappled.
it doesn't. It goes this way.
What way?
This way.
Yeah, that guy's splashing around.
You see that guy's face turn very pale for some reason.
I wouldn't know why.
Well, this will be interesting. Well, you see the guy swim this way, and suddenly you almost hear what almost sounds like a mechanical crunch, and he disappears under the water.
Well, that's one guy with 2 amputations simultaneously.
The melee brawl will continue there. Out. Oh. Well, apparently this guy failed a 5-foot jump. He failed by 1. How disappointing. Going to try jumping at the Kaden Kali priest. And just make it. Well, this hopeful fighter, however, is going to look at his water-bound surroundings and he's going to try swimming at Raphael.
Sure.
Swimming's going well for everyone else. And can he make it up this turn? Trying to climb up. Nope. Nope. So Raphael, this is what you see. You see Eric Soros go to here, and he's going to try jumping that gap.
Well, there's a lot of gap to jump.
It is a lot. It is a long gap.
Even Raphael would be
25 feet of gap.
25, isn't it? It's 35 even.
It's the length of the gap that's the issue, not. Yes, because that's
Depends on how you
about
measure
30.
it.
It's about 30 comes out as. But he managed to make it across. It seems.
Alright.
And he'll be pointing his rapier towards you still. I'll be in there in a second. Hope you're ready. He seems to do a twirl to the audience. The drunken Canaan Kali priest is going to try bull rushing this guy into the water. And succeed!
Drunken fighting, the best kind of fighting.
Yeah, his fighting is more, not really bull rush, but more just kind of stumble into him.
Alright, let's take out the trash.
I have a feeling... Well, go ahead and roll.
First attack will go on Hopeful Fighter 4. If he goes down on the first, I will step to 5 and just strike at him when he's down in the water.
Probably going to be a double kill.
Yeah.
Unless you get any fumbles here, probably.
Does the master of the arena shout, "Double kill"?
Well,
Double kill. Triple kill.
The master of the arena is basically doing commentary to all the things, especially where people seem to be dragged down by the Clockwork Leviathan.
Ultra kill.
Team wipeout.
So this is definitely taking interest in because, yeah. See. That is, basically, they're out.
Yep.
Wow. Was there really a question in that?
Raphael, swings his sparkling blade, roses fly, lightning crackle, and they fall unconscious. And he points his rapier towards Eric Solrus. Makes a come hither motion with his other hand.
You quickly see the ripple move from over here, by the way.
Yeah.
Basically right here.
Okay.
So it's seemingly moving towards, the person you just put in. And we'll make things interesting for Eric, it seems.
Mhm.
You've made bait by accident.
Good.
No. Out. Whoops.
This is where it's just Raphael versus the drunk priest at the end of it.
It could be. The drunk priest is still going. You do notice that fighter over there comes back, by the way, seemingly very, very tired. Up here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing he just got dragged all the way down. And slowly made his way up.
Try swimming back. Here. Try climb. Nope, you can climb back up. Go back.
He just derps.
Yeah. That guy. Yeah, he's not waking up. Thanks, Jonas.
Ever.
Is he like is he bleeding out or actually dead?
No one's dead in the arena.
Okay. Well,
Yet.
at this point, Raphael is so deadly, I would be a bit concerned that he might one-shot ultra kill somebody.
Ultra kill.
With a surprising amount of speed, he seemed to dive across here. Actually, technically, he would land here, and he does a diving charge at you.
Oh my,
Across the water.
Fancy.
that's certainly advanced.
You said to him, come hither. He is accepting your challenge.
Alright, bring it.
Fair enough. Teach him a thing or two. About a thing or
Raphael
two.
is-
About a thing or two,
Oh,
yeah.
One attack.
One attack?
Yes, it should be one. He's not getting 4 round. He doesn't have pounds.
Yeah. No, that's a miss. Oh, he has 3 attacks. Well, he's technically high level than Raphael then.
Alright.
But that damage though.
Yeah.
That damage.
It's not Raphael levels of damage. No,
That's baby
true.
damage. Riff could survive a 4-round attack.
Well, we shouldn't push it that far, I think.
Well, those numbers say it, unless he rolled ones and
You don't know what he rolled.
fours.
Those two are still brawling. The drunken priest. Well.
Go drunken priest.
Go.
Go.
He looks around, grabs someone's weapon who's been left in the arena, tries whacking this guy on the head. Critical. Knocks the guy out.
Critical. That priest, he's wrecking shop.
Go drunken
He's
priest.
taking out as many people as Raphael has now.
Raphael.
All right. Raphael will step here for a bit better footing.
Can you single shot him?
I don't think so, but I can certainly try.
I
Can
hope so.
try. He's the deadliest with haste.
God. Probably a crit that confirms.
The crit does confirm. Your second attack does not hit.
Okay, so that is 31, 51, 61, 68 damage.
If you removed the elemental damage, what would it be?
All of the elemental damage?
Yes, remove all the elemental damage. What would it be?
That's a -9 then.
It's -9, so that's 22 plus 20 plus 17.
Yeah.
That is 59 damage. And it does definitely seem the elements all hitting him all seem to just kind of just disperse as they hit him. Your blade still definitely hurts though.
Mm-hmm.
He looks back at you. Wow, one sharp blade you have there.
Flicks it back and forth. Thank you, I have been practicing.
I mean, yes, it's a sword.
You can thank a certain sorcerer for making it stupidly magical at this point.
It is very magical.
The next stage is brilliant, right?
What will this hopeful fighter do? I think this hopeful fighter is going to go ahead and draw his bow while moving, his crossbow.
That is very hopeful indeed.
Who does he choose to hit?
Eric?
He seems very disappointed when he does not hit.
Did Raphael ever have AC low enough for that to have hit?
No.
No.
I think he started with 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seems very disappointed. Oh, also that guy, his body disappears.
Munch.
As you see, basically the ripple's now sitting right here.
Peers down. Waves at the thing. We've been fighting side by side. He remembers Raphael.
Oh yeah. I
He
hope
would
so.
never hurt Raphael, right?
We'll see. They are continuing to brawl over there and make no progress whatsoever. Will this guy manage to climb back up on the ledge? No. Yes. Eric will look at you. Quite amused. 1 second. He's going to. He is going to try feigning you.
What?
Yes.
Interesting.
As basically he's He's going to try and absolutely draw your attention away. Let's go ahead and I don't know. Is that set up for him? Let's double check. Not quite, but I will make the change needed. Can you work something out for me, Jonas?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and send you that. That is your defense against Feign, unless you have improved Feign. Alternatively, if it's higher, that.
Isn't this my CMD basically?
It's your wisdom modifier, so it's not going to be the same.
Oh.
CMD.
It's gonna be it's using my wisdom instead of my
Strength.
Yeah. Well, hang on then. Let me take a look at this. It's 10. Let's see here.
I have a feeling that's probably going to be higher than your wisdom modifier and your base attack.
Yeah, that's higher than that for sure. If it's only that, then
Yeah, or your sense motive bonus, whichever is higher.
yeah, no, I'm not gonna beat that.
Yeah. So he seems to quickly, basically, do a strike towards you, clearly trying to get you, as you realise he's trying to get you off guard.
Mm-hmm.
As he then seems to be able to quickly strike afterwards as well.
Oh. He's going for my flat foot.
Yes.
All right.
He's going for your flat-footed ace. See?
It's 26. That is a hit. Let me parry that.
You know, Ari really wants to help you. We'll go-
Ari saw through the Feign before it hit.
I was like, yes, clearly.
Well,
Ari,
clearly
sorry.
that's going to be a feint. Didn't you see that, Sebastian?
She just chucked it.
No,
The Pegasus
goodness
just chuckled.
gracious.
Baha! The blade shimmers and glitters with magical energy as Raphael parries, and he will strike back.
Very well.
Pew, pew.
Probably hit. That would be 20. It will be 58 minus 9, so that is a 49 damage back on him.
He is going to... He seemingly tries to block your incoming attack back at him, trying to parry your riposte, basically.
Yeah, parry the parry.
Unfortunately, he does not manage to parry your riposte. It seems. So that's 24 plus... Well, I'll just do 34 minus 9. How much is that? That's 39. That's 49.
Yes.
Which is... He is still standing.
Okay.
Not by much. But he's still standing.
A bit weak at the knees, right?
Those fighters are still going to just punch away at each other.
He's not going to make his next round.
Drunken brawl over there.
Drunken priest, you jumped and made it. How?
I have the high ground.
He kind of stumbles this way, almost falls off the edge, and kind of stands there looking out.
How am I going to get over there?
Raphael?
Raphael smiles. Quite friendly at the guy, actually.
It's over.
And then winks and goes for the kill.
Mm-hmm.
So to speak. Let's remove those, because they only active when I parry. Well, let's try to take him out. Yeah.
Good night. Good night.
Wow.
Those
Those are bad rolls.
That's a double crit.
Well, crit negate for the first one.
Okay.
He seems to negate your crit. And as you seem to strike him with that critical, in fact, actually, this is quite interesting. He seems to, as you hit him, immediately make an attack back at you.
Yeah, sure.
Unfortunately, this is not going to take you down, no matter what he does.
No.
No. Right, this attack bonus is not right. Oh, no. Well, that's not going to help. I just looked at what you rolled.
No.
No one's going to hit too well on that. Yes, you take him out. 2. Let's just click. Nope, no, not stunned. You're not coup de grace-ing anyone in the battlefield, though you could.
No.
You could, technically.
No, Raphael is a sportsman. He doesn't do that.
Against the rules.
It's against the rules, yeah.
Just like, I know the arena prevents me from killing you, but I'm still going to stab you in the mouth.
Does it go down on the first hit?
No, actually, it took both to take him out at the end.
Okay. Well. Swing,
And
swing.
he seemed to endure through your first hit. Tried parrying both, but unfortunately was unsuccessful. He just wasn't as quick as Raphael is for parrying, it seems. Wasn't able to react fast enough. How many participants are left? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We continue. Oh. Where does Mr. Leviathan want to go? Well, you know what, Mr. Leviathan, seeing no one else around, he can quickly grab. He's going to do this. Hey, Jonas.
Yes. Well, he can't grab me.
He seems very disappointed.
He just...
He would like to try to grab you. Well, he can't.
Yep. We'll see. He like launches up, like water spraying everywhere, jaws seemingly almost closing on Raphael, but then he just glides out. You know, the thing gets no purchase on Raphael.
It looks at you, looks depressed by this, grabs the two corpses next to you, and goes,
I'll take this. I'll take this with me.
This is my prize.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
I'm gonna take this for a thing I'm doing.